Have you been trying for pregnancy and nothing has been happening yet? And is your plan to get pregnant in this year 2026? I am a pharmacist, and in this video I'm going to show you practical evidence-based steps that can increase your chances of conceiving naturally this year 2026. Therefore, I will truly advise couples whose goal this year is to have a baby to watch this video to the end, because each step matters in your fertility journey. Hello, my name is Pharmacist Ngozi, and in today's video I'll be sharing how you can get pregnant faster in this year 2026. My new and old subscribers, thank you very much. I see you. Without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the video. The first thing couples or anyone trying for pregnancy should do is to understand your cycle, knowing that egg lives between 12 to 24 hours and sperm lives for 5 days, which means that the fertility window is actually narrow. Understanding your cycle is more than knowing the days your period started and ends. It is about recognizing the signs your body gives you when it is most fertile. The days leading to ovulation, that is 2 to 3 days to ovulation, the day of ovulation and like a day after ovulation are your most fertile period or the fertile window. The first thing in monitoring your cycle is knowing the day ovulation will occur. The days leading to ovulation, that is the day that you are most fertile. The cervical mucus becomes clear, stretchy and slippery like that of raw egg white. This changes facilitates the movement of the sperm towards the egg. Another subtle but consistent change that you will notice is temperature rise. Your temperature rises slightly after your ovulation. Now, the day leading to ovulation, it's advised to track your body temperature every morning before you get out of bed to know when this subtle but consistent change would occur. If there is a slight increase in your temperature, different from the normal ones you've been getting from your temperature chart, it means ovulation had already occurred. There are also some additional clues that the body provides to tell you that it is in its most fertile window. That is apart from the cervical mucus and body basal temperature. This includes mild pelvic pain, increased libido, or slight spotting. All this can signal ovulation. Apart from this, there's some technology that is available. You can make use of fertility apps. Some of them are very precise and can tell you the day ovulation will occur. Apart from that, you can use ovulation testing kit to be testing to know the days that your ovulation will occur. Another thing you can do is to go to the lab. There's also technology available where you go to the lab, they start tracking to see if your follicle is growing and to also know the day your follicle is likely to rupture. Some people have this problem of cyst formation, whereby the follicle starts to grow and mature, but it does not release the egg. And if it does not release the egg, there's no fertilization cannot occur, which means you can have all these other symptoms because follicle is actually growing, but the day of the ovulation the egg will not be released. And the best way to know this is to go to the lab, track your follicle growth from the second. They will give you days you will come back again and the day that the ovulation is likely to occur. They can also still ask you to come back to check whether the ovulation actually occurred, that is the follicle actually released the egg. So this will surely tell you whether your follicle is releasing the egg, or when the egg grows to maturity it forms a cyst and therefore no egg is released into the fallopian tube. Second, here to increase your chance of conceiving this year is by making some dietary changes that support fertility. This is because what you eat has profound impact in your fertility. You must have heard the adage that you are what you eat, and it is true when it comes to fertility. A diet rich in fertility boosting nutrients can support your hormonal balance, increase your egg quality, and enhance your overall reproductive system. Therefore, it is advised that you focus on foods that are rich in antioxidants like vitamin E, vitamin C, zinc, and selenium. This does not just protect eggs and reproductive tissues from damage, but also improve their health and vitality. It's advised that the plates of food and vegetable have what we call the rainbow color. That is different colors of fruits and different colors of vegetable, because these are filled with antioxidants. Foods like dark leafy green, avocados, berries, and salmon are packed with fertility enhancing nutrients. Omega-3 fatty acids, flaxseeds, and walnuts are particularly very important for hormonal balance and embryo development. In this journey to conceive, you should avoid at all means trans fats. Trans fats are gotten from baked foods like biscuit or over-processed foods. You should avoid that. You should not enter into your diet, especially at this period. Shellfish, especially oyster, is very important for fertility because it has a lot of zinc, which favors men's fertility. Apart from that, too, it's loaded in vitamin D, and vitamin D is very important for uterine toning, which means it also supports fertility. Shellfish are highly allergenic, so if you have allergy or asthma, please eat with caution. Organic liver from grass-fed animals are also powerhouse of nutrients. Is a nutritional powerhouse that you can add to your food. In fact, learning how to eat liver is how to get pregnant faster. Another powerful fertility food that you can eat is egg. Egg has protein, it has vitamin K2, it has vitamin A, it has vitamin E, it has beta carotene, and it has omega-3 fatty acids. And you know what? All these nutrients are required for fertility. One more nutrient-packed food that you should also be consuming is whole full cream milk and butter. The one from organic grass-fed animal. That is dairy from organic grass-fed animal. Another thing worth mentioning as I go on with this video is avoiding medications that can affect your fertility. It is a video that I did recently. I'll put the link up here. You can watch it so that you can know the drugs that can hinder your ovulation from occurring, because there are drugs that can actually prevent your ovulation from occurring. That is, your follicles will grow but they won't be able to release the egg. Another important point worth of noting is a balanced lifestyle in this journey to fertility. Stress, weight, sleep all have great impact on your ability to conceive. Managing your stress by making out time to rest or practicing mindfulness can actually regulate your hormonal balance and improve your fertility. Not forgetting nature walk. These are things that you can do to relax in this fertility journey. Another very important point is maintaining an ideal weight. Being significantly overweight or underweight can significantly disrupt your menstrual cycle and affect your ovulation. A combination of healthy eating and regular moderate exercise can help you to achieve a healthy weight range that is conducive for conception. Again, quality sleep, very important. Adequate sleep helps you regulate the hormones and reduce stress. This in turn supports reproductive health. It's advised you aim for 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep each night in order to support this fertility journey. Number 4th point to consider is detoxification in our journey to fertility, because we are exposed to a lot of chemicals in the environment, even in the food we eat, even in the household products we use every day, or even in our personal care products. What we can do is to reduce our exposure to some of these chemicals by making some changes. For instance, our personal care products, we go for the ones that the ingredients are sourced from natural base, and avoid the ones that have things like parabens, which are hormonal disruptors. Again, for household cleaning agents, we can look for the more natural options so that we can reduce the amount of chemicals we are exposed to. When we are shopping for our meals, we shop more organic meals so that we can avoid the ones laden with chemicals from fertilizers. These are simple changes that we can make. We can also include in our food some natural detoxifiers like drinking lemon water or juice, eating garlic and beetroot. These are natural detoxifiers that we can add to our meal in order to help us or to reduce the amount of chemical buildup in the body. The next one is adding supplements. There are some supplements that research has proven that improves egg health and egg quality. One most important of them is CoQ10. CoQ10 is even recommended for women over 35 years of age who are trying to conceive. This is because it can improve both the egg health and egg quality. Another one is folic acid. Folic acid is not just for prevention of birth defects. It's very important for promoting egg health and implantation too. Another is vitamin D, which research has shown that it improves overall reproductive health. Herbs like chest tree, that is vites, have the ability to regulate menstrual cycle and improve hormonal balance. So with these, friends, I've come to the end of today's video. If you and your partner are trying to conceive and want a reliable and practical advice from a pharmacist, please subscribe to my channel. In my next video, I'll be sharing common mistakes that couples make while trying to conceive and how it silently reduces fertility. My video is adding value to you. Friends, please don't just be watching. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much for watching. To my next video. Bye bye.